on here. Thank you, thank you. Persons who are coming on, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. This is Monday, October 27, 12:05 p.m. in Jamaica, and we are experiencing heavy winds and rain. Hi, Tony. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing, Tony? How are you? So last night I came on here saying that if you don't see me, you know that it is because of the hurricane. But glory be to God, we have not been experiencing anything too dramatic. Just the heavy winds. Yes, the heavy wind is still outside. Perhaps you can hear when I go silent. And we have been getting the rain. So far so good. I'm okay, I'm dry, and I'm fed, and I'm comfy. Yesterday, right. So that's basically it. I know that some parts, they said that it's going to come 4 a.m. tonight into 4 a.m. yeah, Tuesday morning. So looking forward to getting over Melissa. Melissa is like Noah and the ark. You know, when Jesus was warning, called Noah to warn the people of the flood, and they were hesitant to get into the ark. It's like us here in Jamaica. You see, from last week, they said that Melissa is coming to Jamaica. And look at it. Look at it. We are at Monday, October 27, and we're going to say Melissa yet. Well, the full dose of Melissa. We just want to get over Melissa. Melissa just make a lot of persons anxious. You know, it's out there for so long. Persons making preparation and doing things, and then, you know, it's just not happening. Persons who are coming on, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap if you're seeing it for the first time. I'm Casey, hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica. But how is the weather there in Grenada, Tony? How is it? Yes. Me have bread and fried dumpling. Yes, Sharon, and we are okay. We are okay. The other day, I think it was yesterday when VC was on here, someone mentioned that when he went to the supermarket, they were giving out breads, and him grabbed 4 and run. He grabbed 4 of the bread and run. So, yeah, but we have bread. I don't know how this thing come up on the screen. We have bread. We have bread, we can fry dumpling, we can boil dumpling, we have banana, we have plantain, we have yam. What else? We have pancake, we can use it and make fashion. You know the thing go? We're not hungry. Never gonna be hungry. Yeah. We have crackers, all of them, something, the cereal. You name it. You name it. You guys are in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yes. So that was Mr. Zion. You know that I have to pay keen attention to Zion whereabouts. I'm trying to see where's the thing going up and down. And you know what has been happening, see Concord of it. What has been happening? We have been experiencing outages since morning. So the light is on and off. So I thought it was good to come on here and to I know that I will not be able anytime I keep on saying that and it is, you know, it's going out like air. But anytime when you don't hear from me, you know that that's the happenings here. No light and no internet. So until then, I'll make use of what I have. Here, right. So Tony, it is sunny over there in Grenada. Look at that. That's nice. And this is the thing, you know, because whenever I don't know if anyone else would have experienced it. You see how the time was so hot? Hot, hot, hot. The time was extremely hot here. And usually when the time is so hot, you know that a disaster is on the verge to hit us. And we want to say that yes, we passed through June, because June the hurricane season starts. So June passed, July passed, August passed, September enough rain passed, and October. Next month will be the end of the season. And you know, it's like it's saying that you're not going to escape us. We're coming at you. But usually when the time is so hot, we have been experiencing earthquake as well. So, and now they said that Melissa is a category 5. That's like the highest. She coming to hit us and she moving so slow. So slow. So slow. But what to do? We just have to brace ourselves. Just have to brace ourselves, and whatever is to be must be, and just ensure that we continue to pray as we go along. Yeah, pray. God's prayer move mountains. Alright, so I'm just going to sit on here for 30 minutes until the others come. I'm not able to okay, if there's another phone. So I'm going to sit on here for the 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, then I will go. Hopefully by within that time you can hear what Melissa is doing on the outside, because she come with a lot of wind. A whole lot of wind. But yesterday, remember I said that I'm not sure if I was going to be able to sleep well. And who said me I go sleep? I think it was Food Farrell. Food Farrell said that you're going to sleep like a baby. And I did sleep. I slept like a baby. I woke up so late this morning. But yeah, I slept like a baby. Like a baby. And I will continue to do that. Sleep like a baby as I go along. One moment, let me turn on this. Hey! So come on, what do I do here? What do I do? You guys hear the wind? Can you hear the wind? How do I put it on it now? Okay. You guys hearing the wind on the outside? Alright, you know what to do. Put it on it and turn it down. Let me put it on it. Thank you. What do you feel to eat now? At this time, what do you feel for when it's raining. There's Zion over there. It's sitting there. I kind of like it. Oh, you just can't watch it. Okay. Watch me, I have pretty scalp and pretty background. pretty. Alright, so I will mute the live until I get some company to speak to and just continue to watch my TV. I have 20 minutes, 20 minutes to go on here, and then I'll call it a day. That is unbugging me now. 20 more minutes to go. For persons who are behind the screen, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on the live, and I hope for persons who are here who's joining from Jamaica, I pray that you continue in being safe wherever you are. As is in my location, it is just windy and a lot of rain on and off. Yeah. So you see the thing just chip out. We have been experiencing power outage this morning, and right. So I'm not sure if the disconnection is due to that, but it just came out a short while ago. But yes, as I mentioned, for persons who are here, now 6 persons came up. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for your engagement. If you have anything you need to ask about, anything about what's happening in Jamaica, anything that you have on your mind that you need to share, you can also share as well. In the meantime, I am going to just stay for a little while and watch a movie. Look at that here, Monday. Usually on a Monday I'll be heading out at this time. Perhaps I will be on the live because I started coming on live on my lunch break. So I will be here talking to you, read the lunch and learn session, and looking forward to go back to my desk. That's the usual routine, to go back to your desk and then to head out in the traffic. With Melissa in the air now, I'm not sure how it's gonna go with going back to work with the debris on the road, and it's starting over. I know that is not something that any of us enjoyed. Well, let me not say some of us, we may not enjoy the starting over process, but it is what it is. When we start over, we birth new blessings and new strength and newness. Hi Regina, thank you so much for stopping by. Reg, how are you doing? I just thought that I'll come here. Last night I was saying that if you guys don't see me, you know that I'm out of it, but glory be to God, we are still in it and nothing major has happened as yet. So giving God thanks. We are here anticipating this hurricane since last week, Tuesday, a week. Have you ever heard of anything like this? 1 week straight we are here about Hurricane Melissa from last week, Tuesday, to now. And we're in our preparation mode and still is waiting. So yes, indeed, a blessed day, and I will continue to pray. I hope that you guys continue to pray for Jamaica as well. A lot of persons who, like tourists, are here and perhaps very nervous at this moment, not knowing when they are going to return home. The airports are shut down at this moment, so I just pray that everything goes well and they will reunite with their family and loved ones soon. But as is, we are just trusting in the Lord that He will take us through safely. Yeah, that is it. But I thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you for coming in and giving me the thumbs up. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for checking in as well. Thank you for all that you are doing at the moment. Um, oh, you're going to, okay, Ellen, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Ellen, thank you. Well, as you know, we are experiencing a hurricane at the moment, Hurricane Melissa. It is forecast to be at Hurricane 5, and that's, um, just like school today, but for a different reason. I really hope that, and I'm just here giving it, like sharing my update. Um, I really hope that you feel better though, Ellen. Get some tea, as you said, you're getting some tea, and just relax a bit and, see if you will be okay. Okay, thank you, my darling. If you're leaving, I'll start from the beginning. Yeah, my intention is to stay here for at least 30 minutes. Usually, I start doing my lunch and learn during the week, taking half of my lunch and to do 30 minutes live. So I continue with doing that for this week. If it permits me, based on everything that is happening, I will do as much as I can. So given that I have the electricity now, I am using it to do same. Please be careful, I had no idea I'm going to say some. Yes, my darling, yeah, Hurricane 5, Melissa. Melissa is there. I read some of your book last night. E-reader. Okay. How is it? How, Ajayka, what's happening? Is it my phone or is it this thing? Just blank out. How is it? Or how was it, Regina? Thank you so much. How is it? Uh, thank you. How was it, Regina? How did you find what you read so far? Okay, thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, darling. Thank you. So yeah, I'm not sure why it is, going in and out, but this morning I found something interesting. Like sometimes when our parents tell us some things, you feel like, what am I saying, a nonsense. But I heard my parents telling us about putting, you see, if you're going somewhere far, you can tell me if you have ever heard of it. If you're going somewhere far, they usually put newspaper in their chest to reduce the nauseous or the bad feeling. And if they're feeling some type of way, they put something over their ears. Have you ever heard of that? To just pack your chest, to put something hard so that it holds down whatever is to come up. I've never heard of it, but I heard that it works. And I'm going to try it. It will help me a lot, just need to read. Thank you so much for this update, Regina. I'm really inspired by this. When I say that I'm inspired, I'm truly inspired to get the feedback of others, because sometimes you're doing some stuff. One moment. That's Zion, climbing up. Get down. Get down, Zion. Down. Right. Right. Don't do that. No? Then start climbing everywhere you're going, climbing. But I'm happy to hear that is so, because that's how somebody helped me, by giving me the book, and because I know that I have that challenge, I just make it a my point of duty to just read daily. And when I read, I just write. So I know that it will, and I'm happy to hear that, it will help you. All right. What this thing come up and say? They have this thing. It will help me a lot. Just need to read. Yes. 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 Yes, Regina. Mrs. There's a little thing there. See. I don't know. And also, a lot of persons do the daily bread, and sometimes with the daily bread, you find that somebody mentioned that to me. With the daily bread, they find that the stories are usually unfavorable. So if it is that you were told to do something and you didn't do it, you have a bad ending. Um, yeah, and they weren't appreciative of that. So that was another thing, a motivation for me to you know, just share my true experience with others. And hopefully for them, and I did it for them to write their own experiences. So, next year, then time here when you go through your reflection, you can remember that, I purchased Casey Inspirational Prayers, and this is what I've learned. And 1 year later, I find that I am doing this way, or doing that way, and how can I do better, or how can I, add. But yes, me need to do that. Me have a teddy and I left the teddy. I find that in like comfort. So those kind of stuff. But you're definitely going to find some stuff for him to get to play with. I see him, when you put down the stuff, like even like the clothes, him come and him jump and him pull and all of that, and he like colors. So him see the color on your nail, and that's him. That's him with it, to jump on your foot. Come this way, Zion. But definitely, Regina, I am going to get some stuff for Zion. One moment. Zion, come this way. Come, play with this. Come. Come. You know what him do now? Just come lie at my foot. Come lie at my foot. You're not playing with this? No? Stop playing with it. So I have like 20 more minutes. I'm just excited to see how Zion will be like in 2 months from now, or 3 months from now. It will be December, and just excited to see his growth. Mm-hmm. You ever think about these things, like that's just life for me too? Like sometimes when challenge or situation come up and you say that you're going to give up, but it's interesting when I think about it to say, think about the possibilities. What would have or could have been the outcome? What could have been the outcome if you had done it that way? Yeah. So that is it. Go catch it. That is it with Zion. And I mentioned too that a lot of times it's not the decision that you make, it's the most important thing, or important. You hear the breeze? The most important part of life is not you making decisions, it's the consequences that come after the decisions. So you're going to decide to do something once, but then there are so many things to look at that one decision, and it's going to be with you for a long time. So Yeah, think about the consequences of your decisions. Not so much the decision only. You hear the wind? You guys hear the wind? You guys hear the wind? Mm. Hear the wind. Hear the wind. I soon come off of here. 5 more minutes to go and I will get off here. Let me see where the sign is. He come right back in. He moves so slick. You move so slick then. Go out there so. Mm? You guys hearing the wind outside? Mm. Alright, go for it. See there. And maybe it's the light he's looking at. I'm not sure what you. As in bright. My heart troubled, my hobby health not good right now. My sister stopped talking to me in September. Oh my gosh. I remember the last time you told me that he wasn't well. Regina, he has not improved since. And why is it that your sister just stopped talking to you? You guys didn't have a good relationship? What caused that, my dear? I know that sometimes it can be very lonely and very sad. Life can get very cold, very, very cold at times. Very cold. And it's harder when you don't have any support system. Very hard. Very, very hard. But you know, your sister, and as you said, you're reading Casey Inspirational Prayers. I hope that you will be inspired and motivated from it, because you know sometimes I feel that way when the persons who you expect to be there by your side and to help you along the way, even with words of encouragement or just their presence, they are not there. They are not there. Get down, man. They are not there. Pardon me, Vance. I am Clarence. What you? Oh my. One moment. Let me care then. Suppose that. Oh, this way. Put him in his box. Yeah, go and play. Not by me. Put him in his box. Great. Um, he was water. He has water in the brain. She has sick. She has a sick husband too. Yes. Not sure what happened. Not sure what she's thinking. Okay. Sometimes it could be that she is feeling overwhelmed too. You know, sometimes a lot of persons go through depression in different ways. Some persons they want to be left alone. Some persons they find comfort in talking. Some persons they find comfort in eating. Some persons find comfort in bad habits, other bad habits. So maybe she's just having that withdrawal syndrome. It may not be that she has anything against you, but that's her way, that's her coping mechanism. So yeah, maybe she just feel like she wants to go through that situation alone. So unless Regina, you talk to her and to just get an understanding how she's feeling, you have a clear mind, yeah, you have a clear mind of the situation and just move on, because if it is that she would respect her space, please give her space, because as me say, everybody go through things differently. You're dealing with a sick hobby too. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. All of us go through and deal with situation differently. You would want for her to, to communicate with you the fact that you two are, the fact that you two are going through the similar situation, and that, you probably could have helped each other. But on the other side, it may not be how she wants to go through her situation. So just allow her the time. It would be the mature thing to do to talk, because you're wondering, what did I do, and why is it that all of a sudden you just stop talk to me like that? Um, just explain to me what you want from me. And if she explain and tell you that, my coping mechanism is just for me to be by myself at this moment, and just allow her the time to be by herself. I'm texting her, trying to give to the Lord. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. You know within your heart that your heart is clean and pure towards her, and that's what matters. And you just let her know that if it is that she chooses to continue to do that, that's up to her. And that's the best thing you can do, is to tell her about the Lord. Hi Barry, thank you so much for stopping by. Barry, you check up on your family and friends in Jamaica for the hurricane. You check up on them, Barry. And how is the weather there in Florida? How is it? Thinking I said something wrong. Okay. And that's the thing too. That's the thing too, Regina. You can't always think you have to know for sure that it is so. So you are thinking that way, but it may not be that way. So the best thing to do is to give her a call or a text message. I think for me it is, I get more meaningful, it's more meaningful, it's a more meaningful type of conversation to call somebody and to talk to them. So call her up and talk to her about the situation, get her understanding of it, and then you can move on, because as me say, we think and we expect, but our expectation is not what the next person is feeling. So just get the facts, in, okay? Get the facts in, okay? But you should be fine. Once you do that, you can do that, Regina. Just do that and see how it goes. Yes, I was called your name on the live stream this morning. Is Yes, thank you so much, Barry. Thank you. All is well so far on our side. We are getting heavy winds and rain on and off, but nothing major. I hope it continues that way, nothing major. But so far it's just rain, and heavy winds. Maybe if you're here for a while, you hear the wind on the outside. But last night on the live too, the wind was heavy. Persons could hear the wind last night, and it has continued into this morning. The projection is that the hurricane now at category 5, should hit us by tomorrow and stay over us for a little while. So let us see. Hoping for the best. It is something that is causing a lot of anxiety on persons here, given the 1 week notice and the projection of it coming from last week Tuesday, from last week Thursday, and now we are, what, today's Monday, and nothing. So let us see. Let us see what will happen. But as is, we trusting in the Lord and hoping that He will hold us up with His strong right hand. There isn't anything that He cannot do. Yeah, nothing at all. So all the weather prediction and all, He is able to turn that storm. Yeah, able to. Yes, Aaron, yes, so true. I stand by that because we would have seen a lot of hurricane predicted to come to Jamaica and then whoops, them turn. All of a sudden them just turn. So it is possible for the same to happen with Hurricane Melissa. And as is, you see, in everything we say now, God has to get His glory because everybody, they are Jamaica now. All of the weather people, them, they are Jamaica. A lot of reporters are in Jamaica now. And everybody is saying that they have never seen anything like this before in their life, for a hurricane to be out there for so long, and that Jamaica has never experienced anything like this before. And they went back to Hurricane Gilbert and how it was catastrophic for us and what Melissa will do to us. But an our man say is what Father God said. Zion was just here now jumping up on me. Me have to say, go, go for some man. But he's over there in his pan. He's over there. I saw him saying and always a trouble. Me love Icks up. Anywhere there, he Icks up. But I guess, cats, they are very compassionate. They love affection. That's them. But he playing by himself. But Sharon, you just not left out Zion out of the pictures now every time I Zion. It could be like when I have a child. Nobody no business about the mother again and they just ask about the child. Like what about mommy? They come, where so and so? And not 1 centimeter towards mommy. It's all about the child. Zion, Sharon, every time, where is Zion? Like Zion. Zion at the talk of the tone, no, nothing, just Zion. Oh my gosh. Poor little Zion. Zion must glance to rescue because no Zion will be out there in the cold. Maybe the wind would have blew him already. May have to buy him a snack. Yeah. I should show you Zion and live life and pick out the trash as they would say. Zion love him little frisky salmon grill. I mix it up and give him his minced beef, minced meat they call it, and some other type. But I realized that the salmon, the grilled salmon, and that's in art down, And him, whenever I get up in the morning, I say, oh my gosh, we can live good, You ever see how animals they live good with each other when they see each other? Then just start bark or they meow meow and then go beside each other and uh, play up. And we here when we see somebody look nice and they're going on good, we just start give them the bad eye or start to think bad about them and do bad things to them and all of that. But always look on the process or the ratio with animals and humans. And animals tend to live a better life than human. And even children, you see, like even when you go on the bus and you have a baby, them start like making sounds to each other. The little children, like the little ones, they just start looking at each other like, yeah, come play with me now, come talk to me now. And little, just leave them for a little while and you see them start get close to each other and start talk and all. But for humans, adults, we are not like that. Yeah, Zion live life. Zion live big life. He not worry about nothing. Zion just get up. When him get up and him wanting food, film morning routine or film day routine. he get up, he will sleep anyway, no me tell him not sleep in a box. Him have to have him own a little space, spread out and feel comfortable because I realize that he loves comfort. So him have to feel comfortable. Yesterday, if you see what Zion do going on my shoes, go hook up so. And I just have to leave him, he just amaze me. And he sit down on him, you know. And at night, when at bedtime, the light them turn off, so I can go somewhere, find somewhere, go sleep. You see, as he hear the door open, and then sleep very, very light. Because as the door open, I just start moving him that follow meow, meow. It's meow. Yeah, I figure give me food. He not stop him wanting food, and then when he don't know, he go use the bathroom and go about in business, ready to play. So him itch up when me I sweep out the place, he love to jump on the broom, and I don't know what the broom do to him, but I feel thing that he jump up on the broom and then you will come over on the carpet, and then when you're doing your thing, you just catch at your foot. I don't know what that does for him, but yeah. And then now he gets the petting and stuff from the little ones. Your voice is so calm, helps with the anxiety for this hurricane. Really, Sharon? I mean, a lot of persons are. A lot of persons, you put it out there. Thank you so much. I thank you for that, Sharon. I thank you for that. It's an observation, or is it? I don't even know, but I thank you for that compliment. Um, the hurricane. A lot of persons, checking in and, on family, checking in to see if I'm okay too. But in it, Sharon, we can't, that's something that I look at. We can't live our life in fear. And I'm so happy that I give my life to the Lord because I'm not afraid of what is to come. If it is His will and I'm supposed to go, I'm confident I'm going to go. But I refuse to live in fear. And there is no way that we can express love with fear. There is no way. And God is love. And even in bad times, He is still showing tender mercy upon us. And if we know those things, there is no way me are going to get antsy about what is expected. What is expected is going to take me through. And just how Hurricane Melissa is a category 5, sometimes we may not have the physical hurricane in our life, but we have spiritual warfare, a category 5. We have other type of physical hurricane in our life that is just disturbing us in so many ways. And the only way, or the only way forward to get those water out, the wind out, the rubble, everything that is so uncomfortable in our temple is to just surrender to Christ. That is it. That is it. Yes, exactly, Barry. It's not a joke. It is not a joke, and that's what I'm saying. You can put it this in so many ways for us to be, encouraged and to be inspired. It's a category 5, it's not a joke. It is not a joke. Just like how we have the choice either to sit down and to worry about it, or to, plan and make preparation for it. We have other type of decisions to make, and the consequences that will come from those decisions. But at the end of the day, God is in control. And we're going to see God work because, as we say, it has been out there for a week now. We're informed about it and we're making preparation here. A lot, but we can do so much and no more. If it is that it's going to do whatever it's going to do, it's going to do it. We just have to trust in the Lord that He will have mercy upon us. That is it. So yeah, Sharon, I try to just work with the positives at all times. You may feel just like you say, a category 5, but then you're not worried. You should have feel this way or should have look this way. No, darling. I refuse. And there are lots of category 5 and category 3 hurricane warfare that we are fight against. And we now come out and look like we are fight. We are come out and look like victories in our hands. Yeah? Victories in the center of everything that we are, you know, fighting at this moment. And that's where my faith lies, in victory, that God will take me through. Whatever the circumstances are, He will take me through. And I know that Jamaica, the land of wood and water, we are praying like never before. God will do miracle on this one. Yes, yes, Barry, indeed. In everything and all, God needs to be glorified. In everything. So far, I heard the storm, well, it was a storm when it was in Dominica and it went to 80. I heard that 4 persons died from it in 80 and 1 from Dominica. But, you know, as me say, we're trusting in the Lord. We're trusting in the Lord. You hear the wind? You hearing it? You guys can hear it? I don't know if you guys are hearing the wind, but it's very strong on the outside. The doors are closed, the windows, everything is shut down, but it is still so strong. I don't know if you are able to hear. It's raining at the moment, not so heavy, but you know, not want to walk in. Not want to walk in at the moment either. But yeah, we're just holding the fort. I'm doing as me say, we have to be wise, exercise wisdom in all that we do. Some areas are flood prone areas, and where I am living is a part of the flood prone area. Now what do? I remember Saturday night on the live I was speaking about it. You know, just the same aspect of wisdom. I would never stay. I thought of it, you know, to stay because as others I wasn't seeing anything. And then afterwards I did my devotion and I was so moved, and someone else mentioned to me that, you know, Casey, it's better to be around other persons in this time, so why not move to your sister's place? And I thought of it a little, and then I was just so motivated. I don't know where this come from. As me said, me just get up early in the morning and I head out in the rain, me and my son. And my son did not hesitate. You know, usually you get up early, you're cranky and you feel a little weak. He was on the go to move with me, and we head out. Yeah, we head out and we're here. I don't know what. I check in with my community, what's going on. It's just the rain and the heavy wind, but I am thinking to myself, before the hurricane, if the heavy rain fall, the entire place water come up, and if we're experiencing like 16 inches of water, what is going to happen in that area? So I didn't wait. Better, you know, God hold me up with his hand, and you know, come down. It come and me did it, and me can't come out because at that time we are not able to drive or to do anything. I would just go, and me can't swim. So that would be it. So there, I exercise wisdom and get out. Let me see what's it. You hear the wind? Let's see what's there. I'm hearing something, not quite sure. Yes, that's the wind. Don't hear it. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In Jesus' name, I receive that. Do you guys as an emergency waterproof bag with important things like in case you have to leave. Well, I don't, from what I did, I put my important documents in that, like that plastic bags, and put it in the suitcase and put it high on something so that is secure. But where I'm at now, it is safer than where I live because it's safer than where I live. It's not on any flat or anything. It's just, and it's not on any hill. It's just right. It's just right. You hear it, Louis? You hear that? Hi, me in my moment. Thank you so much. How are you doing? How are you, me in my moment? How are you? I think you should move to higher ground, Stacy, if you are in a flood zone. Yes, Barry, that's what I did. That's what I did, Barry. I moved to a safer place. That's exactly what I did. I wasn't going to wait. That's what I just explained that I did yesterday. I just got up early in the morning and moved out. Because I know maybe they are closing off the roads. So I couldn't wait until now. I move like me hear news. I know my neighbor, I was telling my neighbor to move out too because his section, well, where is my neighbor, you know that his section water normally rise. And the same attitude, they're waiting to see it took home. But in my head, I may say, what is going to happen if you come and you can't move your pack? His thing is that I pack up all my stuff in the suitcase in a garbage bag already keep. So if you move, I say, if you're going to move in the rain, I'm going to try talking about it, and I need to call him and see what he's up to. You're going to move in the rain when water the flood out the road, them no taxi not going to be on the road. So might as well just move to the place that he said that you're going to go to. No, and be safe. So I did not call back to find out the decision. But down there, so if rain fall and it's not a hurricane, and it can rise up to the point where sometimes to go in, I have to take off my shoes, pull up my pants and so to go into my house. Can you imagine with more water? Can you imagine more water? Everyone should have one clothing, medicine, snacks, that grab and go bag. Okay, load important bags to clothes. Yes, 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 yes. And that too, I heard that we should, just get some cash, hard cash, because you know that maybe the machines may be out. We're not able to use our cards and stuff. Yeah, Sharon, that is something I'm going to see where you get that. You can get it on Amazon to get that where you put everything in it and you can, as you said, to grab and go. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking to, like all these things, Casey, if you can keep us informed about your situation and easy, because we will be there worrying about you. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Barry. I will definitely keep you guys informed. That's why I come on here, just to give you an update, because I was here thinking, should I go live or just go and, lie down again? But then say, yesterday I said that if you guys don't see me, then you know that it is that time. But the mere fact that God would have spared us to see another day without any great challenges, I said, let me come and inform you of the situation here. So yes, Barry, God's willing, if it is however the progress, I will definitely, if tonight I am able to come on here and to do it, because I am by BC, if I'm able to come and to do another update, I will definitely do that. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Not just for Hurricane, for everyone in the US and abroad. Yeah. Yeah, Sharon. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll definitely check that out too. Because you don't know, anything can happen. Some disasters, or um, you can, just like here, you can track, but some disasters you don't have any preparation time. You don't have any preparation time, you just have to grab and go. Keep your phone and everything charged up, because you will lose. Yes, yes, as me tell you to Barry this morning, it was going out, so we had power outage this morning, on and off. So I'm expecting it to go. I'm expecting it to go. And I give God thanks that I receive a second phone for my birthday. If it is that that one is down, I can use it on this one. Yeah, and I have credit on my, hear the wind? Mm. And I have credit on my phone, so I can call persons to keep them informed. Yeah. And the power bank is charged, and the laptop is charged as well. So we can get from there. There it is. If this thing cut off, you know that the light, the electricity go out. Yeah. Because the wind is on us. The wind is on us. And the rain. But Barry, thank you for checking in. I thank you. And thank you, Sharon, for this advice. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know how we do it in Jamaica? People then put it in a Ziploc bag first, another Ziploc bag, then put it in a garbage bag, plastic bag, and tie it up and put it, well, it's the same principle may apply to my life. Put it in a bag, tie it up, and put it somewhere far. I put it in a suitcase, and so that in a good man, it's well secure. So you just get the little suitcase and run with it. But yeah, thank you so much, Regina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And prayers to you too, with everything that is happening in your life. Just apply the principles of the Lord. And as I said, please call your sissy and speak to her. Just get it straight. Then, you think in a certain way, or, procrastinating about something. Just get it straight, and that you can move forward with peace. Right? That's very important, your peace of mind. So just try and get it sorted. You have flashlight. Yes, I have flow. I have flow. But yes, I have flashlight and the bulb, that the energy saving bulb that you use when when current gone, it's energy saving, so it still has light, and we have candles and stuff. That's all I talk about my live stream this morning. Prayers for the people in Jamaica. Yeah, thank you so much, Barry. I wasn't able to get up late this morning. I go to bed late last night because, I come off the live a little late, after 11, and then now I went to bed late. I had to sit down and listen to something, and then this morning I got up like minutes to 9. So that the time that you're live, I can watch it on the replay, don't worry. I can do that. But yeah. So yeah, so persons who are out there, you have your families and loved ones in Jamaica, check in on them. I know a lot of them, just as I said, they are so anxious. They are so anxious for this thing, you know, that some of them are their livelihood, people who do different type of work. They are not able to work for how many days now, maybe 5 days, and going into more with the hurricane and so many things happening, so many things, and you want to think about their livelihood at the end of the song. They're still not going to be able to work based on what would have happened or what is going to happen. So it's just a trying time for us. It's a trying time, and this is where we need full unity from all. Full unity. I know that already we are partnering with persons in the diaspora, persons in different communities, and I know, you know, the US is a part of it, and we will see what will transpire after the hurricane. Where is he? Make him stay. Probably don't. No trouble him, no. Make him stay. He probably lying down somewhere. Leave him, man. Make him stay. Can someone top? Can someone top you up if needed? I only know to do it for digital. Judy in case. Yeah, you can top up on flow. Yeah. There is, you can top up. Yeah, you can, just like how you do digital, I think you can do it with flow as well. And yeah, you can do it. And I think there's another app that you can use. You can use the flow app. And there is, I remember. Yeah, you can top up though, Sharon. Just the same, you can top up with the same. All you need to do is to go on the Flow website and just follow the instructions. Follow the instructions and you're good to go. Yeah. So that's why it is important for us to charge up our phone, because even if we don't have the internet, we can have the credit to make calls, yeah? And I know that we can call, well, sometimes too, you know, like in the time, in disaster, the network providers are down. So we are here talking about that, and it may be that, you know, Flow and Digicel is down within the hurricane. But as we say, it's better to prepare than to not prepare. Prepare and don't use it than to be unprepared and don't have it. Yeah. Thanks, Barry. I make sure we keep the link with our loved ones and family members. Yeah. Hi, PT. We would have to know the number to do it, right? Yes, you would have to know our number to do it. Yes, you would have to know our number. If it is that you want to communicate with myself or BC, you can use the email address that is on our page. Once you send us an email with whatever request, we will respond. So if it is that, you know, Barry, you can do that. Alright, so PT, thank you, my darling, for stopping by. PT, how are you doing? How are you? I'm just doing my check-in. We would have to write. It is very windy here. It is very windy here. We have on and off rain. Nothing too extensive. Prayer, my sister will answer. Yeah, man. Just try. Better you call her, Jenny, Regina call her. If you call her and she not answer, it's on her. At least you try to make a difference. Yeah. So if she answer, that would be good, and you have a conversation. And even if she not answer, Regina, you call her, leave her a message as well. So please give me a call. I call to speak to you. When you see this message, please give me a call or whatever. I'm thinking about you. Something along the line. Just yeah, you can't fight fire with fire. You have to fight fire with water. You have to fight bad with love, bad with good, and show them love. When them feel like they're a certain way, just pour out love on them. That's how you tackle the enemy. You can't tackle the enemy the same way the enemy tackle you. No. So do that and see what will happen. Okay, thank you, Barry. Glad to hear that, PT. Glad to hear. I've called her already. Lord knows I've tried. Okay. Okay, my dear. Yeah, try again. Try again. And as me say, you call again. And if she don't answer you again, leave her a message. Let her know, as me say, I tried to call you. I didn't get you. I was just thinking about you. Give me a call when you see this message, and just to say that the Lord loves you and I love you too, something like that. Play with her. Make she feel a genuine sense of appreciation towards her when you speak to her, because as I say, sometimes people have got through things that we don't even understand, and sometimes they really just want to be left alone. So if it is that it is her wish, at least you try. But you just give her the benefit of the doubt to do that. I was thinking of you all night, praying for. Thank you so much. Thank you, PT. Yeah, remember last night, Mr. I don't know if maybe able to sleep, and I believe it was, I always said so. Farrell said that I'm going to sleep like a baby, are you? I don't remember, but I did. I slept so well last night. I sleep and I get up late. Yes, I got up late. I got up late this morning. Yeah, so I'm just here to do. You hear the wind outside? Yes, my darling. Yes. And I'm thinking to do that again. When times like this you really don't have so much to do, you just have to sit and relax, get as much as possible rest as you can. And this is the time to, like in the time of disaster, this is something that bring people, or should bring people, closer together. You know how many persons out there not in good relationship with others, like their neighbors or friends and stuff. You can call on somebody to say, okay, the hurricane will come. What if me and my sister never have a good relationship? Hurricane will come, what would I do? We can't take myself while moving in this hurricane. And just sometimes it's the pride and the ego in us that would have caused us not to try to mend a relationship. But there are persons who are living very close to each other, neighbors, and they don't talk. You have brothers and sisters and they don't talk. But in the time of need, you're going to need someone to help you. I know how it feels like you're in a situation and no one is around. You have other persons coming around to look at their loved one, and you are by yourself because of your pride or your ego. I'm not going to let that happen. And I know that sometimes, situations you may be in a far country and nobody is there. But still, you're still going to have the support. They may not be there physically, but at least you will hear them calling you or, texting you or whatever. But yeah, and people look on these things and judge you too, judge the type of person you are. Because I remember when I'm in the hospital, when they see that your family members coming around and checking on you and all of that, I see that the nurses tend to give you more care or respect because they see that you are a part of a strong background compared to somebody who don't have anyone. They tend to talk to them a different way or behave a different way sometimes with them. So yeah, it is good even if a one person you have, you one friend or family, because sometimes friends are closer than family. You don't just keep that person close to you. They say good friends better than pocket money, and I agree. Way better. Way better at times. Um, yeah, good, glad to, yes, just reading the chat. Helly's endeavors, thank you, my darling, for stopping by. Thank you. And please feel free to connect with persons here in the chat. I know that some persons may not be familiar with some, so you're free to do that connection, and you know that persons who connect here, we connect in a positive way. No suffer sub, but to ensure that you watch the person's video and leave a comment to let them know that you stopped by and continue with the genuine support. All right, so just continue to do that as we continue to do well on this journey. All right, so I thank you all. I don't have any other update. I know that we have press briefing going on. Not sure what time the next one is coming, but all the updates are coming on. And as I mentioned, a whole lot of reporters are in Jamaica. I wonder when they reach, but them there, they are enough. I mean, this is something that no one has ever seen in history. We never see this. We have never seen this ever in Jamaica. So this will go down in a Guinness World Record. There's a category 5 and it has been a week in preparation. So let us see. Yeah, it has never happened. We have never experienced a category 5 hurricane. Never. The one that came 37 years ago was Hurricane Gilbert, and that was like a category 3. So this one coming to us a category 5, and we get 1 week preparation because from last week Tuesday we have hurricane watch. Wednesday schools were closed and other businesses were closed, and we are at Monday and we're still under watch. Like nobody never seen this before, and the hurricane is moving like 1 mile, 2 miles, sometimes 4, sometimes 8, and so she'll go and so she'll come down. So we are just here watching. We're just here watching. Yeah, 37 years ago was the last category, the highest category hurricane in Jamaica. 37 years ago. Yeah. They just got to be safe out there while they are doing their videos. Yes. I know a lot of YouTubers because some of them, I know Colestimate TV. I think Barry would know about Colestimate. It's good that he has returned home from the Philippines, and he has his property in St. Mary. It's the border of St. Mary and Portland. And I know that he probably is there, very anxious about it too, based on the location and the type of property. So let us see, and I'm sure he's going to be out there capturing footage and all. But I hope, as I say, all of them, they do their videos, Barry, and they just remain safe as possible. I know some of them are in Rocky Point too, some of them down there, and they say that it's going to hit the parishes that it's going to hit the most are Trelawney, St. Thomas, St. Mary, and Portland, and a part of Kingston and St. Andrew. So those 4. And I know some persons in Rocky Point in Clarendon, they are still out there, they're not moving. They're not moving. So I don't know. I don't know. And I know if the storm should come and whatever happen at my place, I just have to take some time. It's better to clean up the aftermath than to be in the situation and get hurt. So I will go back home and whatever is to clean up, me clean up. And that is it. It's better that way. My life is spared and everything than to be there and to get hurt. All of them furniture there and whatever, them can replace and all, but it's not the same with your life. It's not the same. Yes, great guy, colors. Yes, 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 yes. A great man indeed. Hey, Alison, how are you, darling? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Alison. I am just popping in. I just popped in to give a little update on Miss Melissa Shea. And, I will soon come off because the breeze is blowing heavy outside. And I know that the electricity will go. It has been going in and out since morning, so yeah, we're just expecting that. So you guys feel free to connect with persons here if you have not yet connected. And remember, we connect the right way, right? By watching the person's video, ensuring that you leave a comment to let them know that you stopped by. And you hear that? And to like their videos. I sent out prayers for Evangelist Grant Down in St. Elizabeth also. Yes, yes, and I think St. Elizabeth is it's not going to be affected like the other 4 parishes. St. Elizabeth, the western region is not going to be affected so much like persons in this part of the island. So like persons in Westmoreland, persons in St. James, Trelawney, St. Anne, they won't get the effect of the storm as persons on this side. Like in, as I mentioned, Clarendon, St. Thomas, oh my, sorry for St. Thomas, Portland, and Kingston and St. Andrew. Yeah. Do you have to ever? Yes, I got told. I remember we were talking about it. I listened to Exercise Wisdom. I moved from where I was and I came by BC. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If it is that, when I go back home and if there's anything to get to clean up and all of that, we just have to clean up and move on. That is just life. If anything get damaged, that is it. I just say go. But at least my life would be spared. Yeah. My section where I'm living, it's flatter than here. And usually the water, it's flooded. Even the other day when we get the water, the rain, it flood, much less if we're expecting no much inches of water. Yes, that's what I say too. Once I'm safe, I'm good. You hear the wind outside? Are you hearing the wind, guys? I try to pause a little so that you can hear. I don't know why when the rain is falling like this time, you feel like something hits your stomach. You're just hungry. Just always hungry. Don't bother troubling. Make him stay. Hear my relaxing. Now come mess with me. Make him stay. That's Zion. So that Zion gone about in business, gonna sleep. The same stay when you're ready to sleep and I find some kind of itch up in and gonna sleep. But you see, when him wake up, he just torment everybody, crawl up on them and walk around and meow meow in their ears. You hear that? Oh, so leave him alone, make him stay. You hear the wind, guys? Are you hearing the wind on the outside? Oh, it's blowing. I stopped talking a little for you to hear it. But it's very heavy on the outside. You can't go outside. If I go outside, but I can go outside. But if I go outside, it's going to be very, very. You're hearing it, Regina? Yes. So can you imagine if I go out the sun? It shake me. It would have pulled me. It would have pulled me away. As when I'm looking at it, I'm so I am so happy that Zion got rescued, because in this time he would be out there in the street, and you know, he probably would have died, because the rain will fall and then the heavy wind probably would have blow him away. You see me little like my hand middle. So it had just gone. And now look at Zion in a big place, getting 3 meals, sometimes 4 meals a day, and I go on with himself. Yeah, glory be to God, yeah. But anyways, guys, do you have any other question that you'd like to ask, or any other encouragement? Let me know. No, I think I'm going to head off. If it is possible, I will come on later in the night to do another update, if it is possible, okay? But for now, if you don't have any questions or any other feedback or anything to share, I think I'm going to just leave it here. The time is going by so fast now. It is, I can't believe it is almost 1:30. Can you believe it? Almost 1:30 here. Yes, you take care too, Regina, and try and do what I recommended. And next time you see me, when you do it, you can let me know. And even if you don't want to share it on the live, I have an email address. You can write to me to that email address, and I will definitely respond, and we can communicate otherwise. But yeah, man, do as I say and see how it goes, and you can let me know. Alright, so you take care now and be blessed and stay blessed, and you just keep safe too, and try your very best to take care of yourself and to take care of your husband. Alright. So bless you guys, bless you. Persons over here, I think I'm going to go now. I don't see anything else happening in the chat. Don't hear anybody else saying anything. So I think, let me see. Bless you too, Ellen. I don't know if I can show you outside. One moment. I can probably go to the window right there and to show you a little bit of what is happening on the outside. You see the wind is blowing, you see, and it's dark, if you can see. There you go, you see, and it is blowing. The tree there is a blow, you see. Yep, over there you're not going to see it further, but it's windy, very windy. See that? You can see here. Great. You hear that? And you see the tree, how the tree is going? You see that? You see? Look there. Whoa. You see how hard it is going? Um, you see? Look at that. Yes, this is a mesh, but yeah, and it's water coming over on the mesh. But I'm just showing you how strong the wind is outside. Yeah. So the rain, so the water there, rain is falling on the outside, and the wind is heavy on the outside as well. Yep. Yep, Ellen, yeah. The place is very overcast, very, very overcast. Yep. So I'll pull it back. Yes. So I guess that's where I'm going to end my live today. I will let you guys know how it has progressed. All right. Bye. Yes, I will be careful, Ellen.